Welcome back to Grimmy World, meal number 3. Aren't you glad I made this dreamsicle come true? We got cupcakes, Entenmann, Twizzlers, donut holes, Captain Crunch. Welcome to Grimmy World. We're getting started on eating all of our orange creamsicle stuff. It's gonna be a dream. We're gonna try out all these items, then we're gonna dive into some ice cream, and we're going to do a bunch of special stuff once we get to the ice cream. So let's get started on eating this other stuff, and we will move on to doing a bunch of different cool combinations of things. This is a lot of cereal. I'm a little worried about this. But without any further ado, let's live the dream. Obviously, we're gonna start with the cereal. It tastes mostly like Captain Crunch with a small hint of orange, but I like Captain Crunch, so this is actually nice. All right, the next thing I want to try is one of these donut holes. Now, I did not like the orange cream. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I need to show you guys close-ups. There is a close-up of the Captain Crunch. You can see the slight orange tint to it. All right, Entenmann's donut holes. I did not like the Dunkin' Donuts one, but these smell pretty good, so I'm excited to try this. These aren't bad. These came out a little bit nicer than the Dunkin' Donuts one. The orange is a little more faint of a flavor. Well, since I'm choking, I'm going to open the zero sugar orange cream cola. Okay. All right, so this came out nice. The donut came out good because the orange is more faint, so it's not like an overpowered artificial orange flavor like in the Dunkin' Donut. So you get a lot more of the creaminess of the glaze and less of the orange, which makes it taste better. Now, the orange cream M&Ms. I will say so far, the orange cream M&Ms may be my favorite of the bunch. It resembles most like the orange dreamsicle ice cream. It's much more creamier, and it does have that orange flavor, but it's not like a weird orange flavor. Those actually come out pretty good. I don't want to burn through all those too quick. Those need to survive. Now we'll try the Hostess orange cream cupcake. The Hostess orange cream cupcake. That one I think is okay. I get a little bit of the orange, and the orange is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. And it just doesn't really pop. It just kind of feels like a average snack to me, which is still good because we're still gonna have fun with it. Now, I normally don't like Twizzlers, but these Twizzlers are orange cream Twizzlers, so I think these have a chance. Yeah, I would eat these. Yeah, these are not bad. Now, we're going to get to the important question. We got a Hostess cupcake and some donut holes. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of parchment paper as to not make a mess. What we're gonna do is not burn ourselves on that. We're gonna see how these things come out after being warmed up a bit. So we'll give that a minute. In the meantime, That's interesting. That almost makes like the Captain Crunch taste like what I think it should taste like. Has that orange pop. That's really good. You would need like 5 bags of these to have enough to mix with this though. There's a lot of cereal. I think this is the secret, I think. It does bring out the orange a little bit in the cupcake, but I don't think that was the secret sauce. Maybe they're meant to go with the donuts. That wasn't too bad. I think the gummy nature of Twizzlers just makes everything that's supposed to be easy to eat a little bit more chewy. And it takes away a little bit. All right. That should be enough. All right, so we got some roasted donuts now. Oh man, that's the way. Ooh-wee. This is the way to eat the donuts. No question. All right. This feels a little warm. I do like it because the cream in the middle stayed a little cool while the outside is nice and warm. But ultimately, I don't think it changed it a whole lot. Like, it got warm, but like nothing really melted down or anything. It just got warm. But the donuts, 100% worth it. 100%. All right, I'm gonna do some M&M's donuts. It's not even working. Look, the icing just is, it's like a wall. The M&Ms work with basically everything here. All right. Now, we're going to try this ice cream now. Let's give it a shot. I'm excited for this. This is one of the fruit combinations I do enjoy. Oh, it's nice and soft now. This ice cream is light and airy. It's almost like a marshmallow. So soft and nice. I think that's from being in that cooler instead of the freezer. But it's perfect. It's both orangey and creamy, but just not, there's not an overpowered feeling of either. They just combine in a nice unison. That's good. I better do what I wanted to do before things get out of hand. All right. Got the full sugar orange cream Coca-Cola as well. That one is to drink. This one is for something special. Excuse me. It's good, but I like my sugar-free. It just has like this heavy taste. All right. Now, if you haven't guessed what I'm doing yet, it's time you learn. The orange cream float. Mm. 2 scoops, please. Mm. All right. We're gonna throw this back in the cooler for now. And we're gonna try out our float. Mm. That's pretty nice, actually. Mm. It's like it was meant to be. Mm. Better than root beer float? Maybe. Mm. It might just be the best float. Mm. Mm. I don't know, maybe I should use the 0 sugar. It tastes a little funny, and I think it's because of the soda. I think I'm just used to 0 sugar as the thing, though. Mm. Mm. That is a good float, though. Time to start working on the cereal. Mm. Mm. This is wonderful. Mm. 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 right. Let's get back to some of the good stuff. What do we got left in cupcakes? 4. A bunch of Twizzlers left. I'm gonna bake a few more donuts. Let's see. All right. Now, I think now is the time. All right. We're just gonna have an orange cream sundae to rule all the sundaes. All right. Whoop. I don't want to overcook the donuts. But I think it may be time to turn the oven off. All right. Now I don't think I'm gonna put the Twizzlers in because I don't really like gummies in ice cream. They just get hard. But we got one heck of an orange cream sundae. Oh, wonderful. This is really good. Hmm. I think I'm failing at not making too much noise this time around. All right. And this was a lot of food. I will say, the M&Ms got a little bit too hard in the ice cream. They're like the one thing that's like hard to chew now. All right. I had fun with the orange cream sundae, but I've had enough here tonight. This was going to end up being 10,000 calories and put me at a huge calorie rate today. I thought I'd be able to finish this, but this has lost its fun pretty quickly. And I think I'm just going to bail on this. And I'll eat this tomorrow. Or send it to a bunch of kids. But maybe orange cream is not as high on the list as I thought it was. I definitely enjoyed it at first, but I did not expect it to take a turn to just not being fun as quickly as it did. I don't know what happened. It was almost like as soon as I mixed it, it was game over. And I don't know why, or how, or what happened. But it's not doing it for me anymore. So I'm going to call it a day, save myself a bunch of calories, and I'll try and figure out a good ratio of what's in there and try and calculate the best I can. Well, mistakes were made today, but that's okay. I know better. And we're getting to the point where right now I'm just trying to clean out my closets, which was this. That's basically what this was for. This was something I was expecting to do as, you know, a 10,000 calorie challenge to myself. I kind of knew today that I wasn't going to be able to eat all of this at once, not after eating already 10,000 calories, but I just wanted to get it done. And now it's done. My closets are one step closer to being clean, and once they're clean, I think I'm not going to do as much grocery store stuff anymore. I think I'm gonna try and start doing local things. I'm getting enough requests for things that I can get out and do stuff. I don't need to be getting all the new stuff anymore. I'm always late anyway. I never get to actually review the new stuff until it no longer exists, so I will figure out what this stuff is, tally that up as best I can, and hang my head in shame. But I'm definitely still full from earlier today. I thought I could empty out, but that didn't happen. I tried to get water to drink like a quart of water when I got back, but it didn't wash out of me. So I'll accept the mistakes that I made, but I'm not going to go to bed feeling uncomfortable. So it's been a good cheat day. I'll figure out what to do with this stuff. It's certainly not going to go to waste. I might eat this a little bit later. I think this is going to get given away. But I'll see you next week for something not quite as intense as this. It was a good time when it was a good time, but now that it's not, it's time to farewell. What in the world will I eat next?